up, guys? So today's video we will be checking out the 1990s something something Toy Biz X-Men line supervillain wave. That's right, let's get started. Alright guys, here we go. Let's get started. So 1990 something something, can't remember the exact year, Toy Biz released the X-Men figures. Well, figures in general, but today we're going to be going over the Marvel X-Men villain wave. And these toys were actually cool, being exactly, for that time. But here we go. Let's start off with Magneto, the leader himself. His helmet comes off. I mean, I think this is a great figure. Like, it was way before its time. Like, awesome figure. Soft goods cape. It's a little messed up, but it's an old figure. But I think he's in great, phenomenal condition. He looks awesome with the mask on. Well, the helmet. The sculpt is amazing. The detail is amazing. But this is the Toy Biz Magneto. That's what his back looks like. Phenomenal figure. Now let's move on to the next person. And we have Wolverine's nemesis, arch enemy himself, Sabletooth. Now, a lot of these toys were gimmicky and had like levers or things you can press to make them, fulfill their gimmicks. And this guy right here, you squeeze his legs together and he opens his mouth. Hope you guys can see that. Hopefully you can focus, but this is Sabletooth, the man right here. I like his claws. The hand sculpt is amazing. Sorry, just knocked over my camera. But this is Sabletooth, guys. The detail is awesome. Only 5 points of articulation, but that was the 1990s for you. Great figure. Loving it. Next, we have Jean Grey gone bad, and we have the Dark Phoenix. I love the translucent fiery hair. It's awesome. This figure had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points of articulation because her head doesn't turn because of the hair, but it's all good. Now, she also had a gimmick in her back, and you press her hair lights up as if it was on fire, but 20 years later, this gimmick is not going to work anymore, but it's a great figure all in all. I'm totally loving it. That's Dark Phoenix. Bye, girl. Now, this is probably one of my least favorite figures of the line. And he's kind of in pieces, I guess, because he had like these wires attached and they're gone. And, all these years of playing with them and his paint's wearing off. But this is the Apocalypse. And I don't know if we can get into his head scope, but yeah, I need to focus a little more. Maybe I need to dim the light a little more. I don't know. Well, this guy's gimmick is he can grow. Wow, this is really old. There. Waist comes up, legs come up, and that's supposed to be him. Giant size. That just looks totally funny. But yeah, guys, this is Apocalypse. Probably my least favorite figure of this wave. But he was one of the first to be released in the first wave of figures of the X-Men. That's Apocalypse. Next, we've got... He's a little small in stature. He should be towering over the other figures, but I think it's a cool looking figure. And we've got the Juggernaut. Now, the cool thing about this Juggernaut is his gimmick is he can punch. It still works 20 years later. It's amazing. He also has wheels under his shoes so you can actually skate him back and forth. But yeah, that's the Juggernaut. Cool figure. The detail was pretty, like, before its time as well, because like For being in the 90s, it was a great sculpt. Great figure. Her Juggernaut. Alright, next we got... Oops, I just dropped one. But next we got one of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants members. And if I'm correct, I hope I said that correctly. We've got Pyro. Now this is an awesome figure. Awesome figure. If I'm correct, I think he came with these little fire extensions that you plug into these things. But 20 years later, don't know what happened to him. But that is Pyro. The sculpt is amazing. Cool looking figure. Sorry guys, I had to grab this figure. Next we have Omega Red. Now his tentacles on his arms, supposedly I think you push these and they come out. Don't know what happened to them. They broke off. One actually fell off, but you get the point. He's still in great condition despite that. Great looking figure. Ponytail is actually detachable. I think it was just so it can fit in the packaging. But all in all, it's a great sculpt. Great figure. Another great 1990s Toy Biz looking figure. Trying to get into focus, but best I can do. That's Omega Red, guys. So next, this figure is hard to play with. I remember he used to get on my dang nerves back in the days because he used to always fall apart. But that's his gimmick. His name, never heard of the dude. Guess I gotta get into the comics and do a little catching up because I don't know who this guy is. If you guys know any information on this guy, leave a comment below and let me know who this is. But apparently his name is Junk Pile. And his gimmick is he can fall apart. But before I do all that, let's just show off his detail, his physique, and now you're ready for the gimmick. Now I hope I'm doing this right, but I think you press his head and he falls apart. I'll pick all that up later. But that's Junk Pile, guys. Next we have, and I'm assuming he's part of the well, I forgot the name of the team. I think Starjammers, but also came out in the X-Men wave. One of the waves, probably wave 3, 4. I'm not correct if I'm correct, but this is Chode or Chod. If I'm correct, he's part of the Starjammers. He came with a little friend that you clip on his shoulder, and I don't know what happened to that guy, but it was like some little creature that you plug on him, and I'm not sure exactly what his character is, but he's a really cool looking bulky figure, and I'm loving it. And I would love if they came out with a Marvel Legends version of this guy, a big massive version. That would be awesome. But once again, in the comments below, just remind me, is he part of the Starjammers or Guardians of the Galaxy or what? But anyways, this is Chode, guys. Chod. Next, we've got Bloodhawk. Now, for many years, I thought his name was just simply Blood, and I think he's part of the AOA X-Men of Apocalypse or Age of Apocalypse wave. But I thought his name was Blood, and it turns out it's Bloodhawk. I googled him the other day, and it turned out to be Bloodhawk. But he's a cool looking guy. His gimmick, you press the thing on his back and his wings flap. Kind of still works. Not bad. But this is also a nice looking figure. Also 7 points of articulation. Cool looking figure. Bam, bam, bam. Yep. Bends at the elbows, the knees. I should have done this with most guys. Actually, 6 points because his head doesn't turn. Well, maybe the wings count as 7 points. I'm not sure. But you get my drift. This is a Bloodhawk, guys. Another amazing figure. Loving it. Now, my final figure from the X-Men collection that I own, we've got another female character. I think she's also from the Age of Apocalypse wave. I'm not sure. But I would like to see this in Marvel Legend form. This is Penance. And if I'm not right, guys, please let me know in the comments below. But if I'm correct, her name is Penance. She's got an X on her belt, so maybe she's not a bad guy. Maybe I'm just assuming that because of her appearance. I guess I shouldn't be judging a book by its cover, huh? But she's got these big, massive claws, very Lady Deathstrike-like. Make a great adversary for Wolverine, but with that X on her belt, she could be one of the good guys. So correct me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. I mean, let me know. But guys, this is Penance. This is her head sculpt. Another good looking figure. Awesome. Only 5 points of articulation. She's got 2 more of these that you put on her arms. I guess she was a prisoner at one point. Let me know. I've never read that comic, so put me on, guys. Let me know. So that's the X-Men wave for today, and hope you guys enjoyed what I have in my collection. And don't forget to subscribe, show some love, hit the like button, share with your friends, and we'll see what the next video will be. I got way more toys, Toy Biz action figures to show off, so maybe the next video, we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Till then, subscribe, show me some love, and peace, love, and hair grease for your butt cheeks. Later.